What's up, Curtis? Love that name. Such a good name. Such a grown-up name. It's a good name. Great name. It's the best name ever. Give me just a second, share this out to the world. Hello, Christopher Greer. I got to turn the tunes down first. Hold on. All right. Now I could do this really magical thing. It's about to happen. Are you ready? Oh, snap. It's about to happen. Oh. Transition. Bro, it's like magic. How did that happen? I don't even know. How is everybody doing this wonderful, blessed Wednesday evening? It's been an interesting one for sure on my end. I don't know how it's been for all of y'all, but welcome to the stream. Heath is starting us off with a hot take for the night. Best Captain Janeway. What a horribly bad take. But you know what? You're allowed to have it. It's fine. I don't know why you would have it, but it's fine. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome as you enjoy this sorcery that is this live stream. We will be jumping into the live chat a little bit later. First, I want to kind of make sure we're answering questions. Curtis, the Demon Child, is doing well. Demon Child is actually about to go to bed because it's 7 o'clock, and the mother of said Demon Child will be taking care of that probably right about now. But yeah, kids having bedtimes is like the only thing that keeps parents from going absolutely bonkers. How are you doing, Hello Computer? It's a pleasure. Good evening to you as well. It is, I think it was an interesting day because we had a completely new style of Star Trek happen to us. That new style being, obviously, the event system that just got released. And the ticketing system has met a lot of fans and then a few naysayers. I haven't felt a lot of people be negative towards this one yet. I don't know. I've found mostly positive. I think a lot of people are kind of trepidatious isn't the right word. In fact, I feel like I've been overusing that word. Cautious, I guess. I do know that the first thing when the Battle Pass came out, everybody was of the mindset of, okay, the Battle Pass sucks this time around because there's not as many rewards in the actual pack. And I can agree with that. I mean, you look here, you saw my last pack. The last time we had a Battle Pass, I was definitely getting more in Milestone 19 than 250 million Parcel, and I haven't changed level. However, the addition of these ticketed events, remember, we're going to have these ticketed events are every weekday for the next 3 weeks. So 15 of them. And every one of these ticketed events has fantastic rewards. For example, I did this one, and this ended up giving me like 25 million titanium or something. But more importantly, uncommon crystal, which I know a lot of people need. You got an actual pull of the new TOS shards with the salvage parts. And then you see here's the other titanium rewards. And technically with the gift they gave in the compensation chest today, you got enough to then go and do all 3 of these if you wanted to. Now, I'm probably just going to do one a day. We'll see. This is some nice rewards for dilithium, but I need the gas. So I might actually do this one and go kill these hostiles. And these are any hostiles, by the way. It doesn't matter what type. You just get bonus points if you're doing swarms or doomsday worms. Now, I might do my swarms while we're streaming, but anyway, it was just really, really interesting to see the reaction. I'm actually looking forward to talking to all of y'all and getting your reaction to the event system. That way I can provide it as feedback. And I will gladly, flame Scopely for doing something bad, but when it comes to something brand new, I think that we should take the time to, kind of check it out and try it out. Like I did Alliance contributions simply for the right here. I need the titanium. I need it really bad. Archon, the Doomsday Transwarp cells are for something coming later in the arc, so don't spend them yet. Those Transwarp cells are to get to special Doomsday systems. Don't spend them yet. In fact, I feel like they haven't been clear enough to tell people to not do that. Do not spend those yet. But you will need those for events later on to get into special event systems. So that's what those are for. And do not use yours yet. Don't do it. You will have regrets. And I don't want you to have regrets. Chris says, I thought it was confusing until I watched your video. Well, as always, and I hate to really say it like this, but Scopely struggles with communication. And they rely on third parties like content creators, whether it's my channel, LCAR's, DJ's podcast, which I hang out with the podcast basically all day today when we did the live showing. They require a lot of third parties to do a lot of explanation. I think they could do a better job themselves, but in the same breath, I kind of don't want them to do better because then you don't come to my channel as much and find out what's going on. So I kind of need them to continue sucking at communication. So yes, thank you. Shout out to Nazareth. Says, say my name and I'll grab corn tomorrow. If I could be your Valentine, you'll grab corn. Wow. Actually, what I want, if anybody wants to buy me a present, king cake from Gambino's. It is king cake season. If y'all don't know what king cake is, where have you been living and how have you not visited New Orleans for Mardi Gras or even Mobile for Mardi Gras? Come check us out. But we're not doing it this year. Do it next year, hopefully. But yeah, if y'all want to buy me a king cake, that'd be greatly appreciated. Kurt with a very powerful question. So powerful that I get heart palpitations thinking about it. When is the sarcophagus coming back? The sarcophagus, I talked to one of the assistant to the chair assembler, and they're looking at ways to incorporate sarcophagus very soon, and we'll see what that looks like. There was an error when they said, and they did say this, when they said that they would be able to be gotten free to play within 2 months. That was never meant to be said. So that I'm not trying to be mean. But once again, common theme, communication is a problem with this game. It just is. I'm really not trying to be mean, but I can't. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? It's a problem. Kurt, I definitely try to answer as many questions as I can. Not just for the people with green names. The people with green names are the ones who support the channel, by the way. Support the channel, get a green name. Or buy a t-shirt and get a hug. Emperor says, screw Mardi Gras New Orleans. I prefer it in Homa. Underrated. Shout out, by the way, Homa. I appreciate it. If you are from Louisiana, Emperor, I don't meet enough people from Louisiana in this game. We need more. We definitely need more. So more questions. Bring them in. Bring in all the questions that you have. And if you don't have enough questions, then I'll just jump into the voice chat of my Discord. And then here's the problem. If I do that, y'all know what's going to happen. Craig's going to talk your ear off. You're not going to be able to say anything because Craig's going to talk. So if y'all want questions answered, you better get them in now. Get them in now. Craig says I'm a nobody. You're a nobody that talks a lot. Lachlan, correct. The sarcophagus will be in the event store, but I interpreted the question being more events and everything around the sarcophagus. Remember, there was a Build a Sarcophagus event that gave out special rewards, and that has been something that a lot of people have asked me about, and I don't know about that coming anytime soon. But we'll just have to wait and see. By the way, I got to jump in my refinery real quick before I forget, because I have to do my discovery refinery. I need, come on, give me 100, 87. Dang it. I don't think I'm going to have enough to do a pull. I really hate the RNG on that, by the way. Oh, I'm at 159. Sweet. I can do a pull. Richie Rich! Thank you, sir, for signing up to be a cadet. That means you love me more than the average person. Thank you so much for that. Supporting the channel, being a cadet, means you're awesome. And it's like $3 a month. What do you do with that $3? Literally, don't go to McDonald's once. Wow, I'm a 1 shard away from Paul Stamets. Yay. Don't care. But I'm 1 shard away. There's an Origins Burnham, which is complete trash. Arium, which is okay for isogen mining. Origins Damage, complete trash. Spock, which becomes Transporter Patterns. Origins Saru, who is trash. Hugh Culber, meh. Captain Killy, I can accept that. Ship XP, Officer XP, and Spore Drive Components. That's what we got from that poll. Meh, not terrible. Craig, I didn't get the ISS Brawl event because I do not have the ISS built yet. I don't have the ISS built yet. And I don't think it's worth rushing because I don't have the Tritanium to upgrade it. Andrew, thank you for the asking. The family is doing well. Family is alive, which I know that's a huge positive for the family to still be living. And yeah, we went for a walk today, so we're still doing good. Come on, Pulse. Give me good stuff. Give me good stuff. TOS Kirk, we'll take. Yes. TOS McCoy, we'll definitely take. Yes. 2 away from Uhura. 2 away. TOS Sulu, I will accept. Ship XP and then Officer XP. So, yeah, I can live with that. That's not a terrible pull. I need 2 more to get TOS Uhura, which I'm so excited about, y'all. I'm so excited about TOS Uhura. Kevin says, when you get a chance, check your Facebook DMs. I sent a screenshot of my 2.8 Enterprise beating up a 5.3 Jelly. Very nice. I'm assuming that you were crewed correctly and the Jelly was crewed terrible. Crewed terrible. Crewed terrible. Had to have been terrible. Bill, nobody has TOS Sulu yet, so we don't know that to be certain. I know that's a question that both myself and DJ have posed. Does Sulu's ability stack or reset each round? And we're just going to have to wait and test that out because it doesn't list itself as cumulative. I don't know. Nobody has him yet, so we'll just have to wait and find out. We have to be patient, which I know everyone here is very good at. He says, should we save the tickets or spend them as we get them? Once again, this is a tough question because I do know that the ticket events are going to be every weekday for the next 3 weeks. I don't know if they actually escalate in value. I did mine today, and I'm going to do one a day because I'm not actually buying the pack. But I don't know the answer to that. Now, I will say this. You only get 3 a day no matter what. So if you save them and then don't use them, it's not like you can have like 9 in one day in 3 weeks from now. So I would say do your one a day. And if I end up being wrong, then you can just come back to this channel and say Red was an idiot. Never listen to him again. Never listen to him again. Nah, that's fine. You don't have to listen to me. I mean, be silly, but you don't have to. Lachlan says, can you redo your video on ranking the officers to tier up and to spend resources and command badges on? Lachlan, I've got even better than that. Have you seen the officer tool that I helped create? The officer tool has that with updated stuff in it. Have you checked out the officer tool? Bill, here's the thing. DJ is correct that those tickets carry over. However, I can tell you right now, there's not a single thing currently set in stone for those carryover tickets to be used on. They have no events planned, and they have no actual content planned, but the plan is to use the tickets. So there's not actually anything concrete the tickets are going to be used on yet. So while DJ's right, there's also not something I can say, hey, if you wait and hold on, those tickets are going to turn into this. There's not actually anything there yet. It's a concept. And I get really hesitant on Scopely concepts because sometimes those concepts turn into, I'll show you what they turn into. You want to see what they turn into? Let's go to my item screen, go to the other section, and then scroll down to all this crap that hasn't been used. Elite Battle tokens? Yeah. I've been holding on to these for 2 years. Hold on these. Hold on these 2 years. How about... Oh. Hungry Tribbles. Been sitting on these a while. Hungry Tribbles. Those are nice. What else we got in here? Just kind of chilling. Oh, the original holiday tokens. Got tons of those just kind of chilling. Yeah, so that is my concern. Mirror Sigil. Old school. I don't know what they're going to be used for. They have told us that they are going to be used for something. So I would just still go ahead and use mine today. That's me. That'd be my plan. But y'all can definitely try it out and do what you want to do. Wounded Owl says, are there any plans to rotate particles in territory capture? Yes, eventually. However, it is not. It was something they had planned on doing quickly from how they worded it. But right now it's not a focus. So they will eventually get rotated. Right now, other things are being focused on. Game does have a lot of currencies. Too many currencies. And that's one of the reasons I'm hesitant. But here's the good thing, though. If they do the ticket system how it was described to me, and it becomes something where they're using these type of tickets over and over, that means you're not getting a new currency for every event. You're saving up one type of currency for events, which are tickets. So I would actually really, really like them to do that. I think it's a great idea. I'm just being very hesitant on jumping on the bandwagon until they actually do it. You know what I mean? Emperor, I did not miss it. I just haven't got to it yet. It says, when are we getting crew loadouts? That actually got answered in my video I made with the Q&A with the devs. It's on the sheet. There's no immediate plans for it to happen. So I did not skipping it. I'm just saying that you don't like the answer. The answer came to you this week in a video. Dennis says, if I'm on a capture node before the territory capture starts, do I need to reset once it starts? No. You shouldn't have to. No. And if I'm wrong on that, somebody correct me, but you should not have to. No, it should be working as intended. That's dangerous. But yeah, that should not happen. If you are trying to calculate and you don't think you're getting rewards, put in a ticket, but it should not be an issue. Joe says, Rev, what's up with all these new officers released? What crew you like for the D4? Well, none of the new ones, really. Actually, I mean, you could do the new ones. So are you talking about just the TOS officers? And put just the TOS officers on the D4? Because there are some loadouts I can tell you there that I would actually enjoy. For example, TOS Kirk. I love TOS Kirk. So the 3D strategist at the start of each round increases damage of energy weapons. This wouldn't work. I love him. But you could still use this. So you could do him as a secondary character. You've got, I don't really care for TOS Spock because he's only a defending option. You do have TOS Sulu with the Optimist at heart. He has a chance of getting your morale going. That would be Sulu doing that. So for the officers that need morale. And then he's got the critical hit chance, which I do like for the D4. Because remember, the D4 already has a higher crit chance than other ships. This will make it even higher. And then you could pair that with a regular Spock. So Sulu to get you going. Then maybe TOS Kirk on the side and Spock. But I mean, also McCoy's an option here. With just another country doctor. Not that one. This one? Yeah, as the captain running this one. The only problem is then your officer maneuver doesn't work. So, Winston, save your Doomsday Transwarp cells. Do not use them yet. Do not use them. They are for events later on. That should have been clarified to everybody, but it was not. So don't use them. Yeah, no problem, Joe. Next, see if we grab some questions. Nazareth said $100. I'll take $100. PayPal link in the comment section below. For sure. Yeah. Support your small-time streamers. How much will crew loadouts cost? Funny. Funny. Oh, man. He says, I think you have to reset. We've seen an increase in points since we started taking notes after TC starts. Heath, I will ask if, like I said, if y'all want to track that and see, please turn it in, but I don't believe you should have to reset. You shouldn't have to. So please track that, provide any evidence. I've already been turning in, for the past like 10 days, I've been doing nothing but turning in bugs and crap, especially the graphic errors all the iOS users are having. So I will gladly turn in more bugs. I will pester them about more bugs. Any word on when they'll fix burning? Nope. DJ mentioned it today on his podcast that he had griped with them yesterday that when G4 repair costs came, so should have been the Rialto burn returning. And I agree. So we'll just keep, pestering them about it. And y'all have to do that as well. As players, y'all have got to continue to really get on their case about bringing it back. You have to demand that that is what you want in the game and make them listen. So make them listen to you. I don't want to wait for my auger. Hurry up. I got to do my dailies. Hurry up. I got to do my dailies. War Dog, did we ever find confirmation on that jelly BP for worms? Yes, we did. That was a Photoshop. You cannot get ISS jelly BPs from farming hostiles. You cannot. You cannot get it that way. I'm sorry. You cannot get it. I do apologize for that, though. I got really excited when that screenshot got shared. But it was just somebody trying to troll everybody, so darn. Yeah, War Dog, I was legitimately excited. I'm like, I could get a second ISS jelly. But nope. That's not how it's going to work. Will shields ever be stackable? Great question. And maybe? I don't want to say no, but I do. I mean, that is something that we've talked about and discussed before. That could be. What we'll do is probably once a month, we'll do like the stream we did last week, where we collected bug fixes and questions for the devs. And then I'll see if the devs that I've been working with, which, you know, I'm really, I got to give them a lot of credit. 2021 compared to how it was when I started in 2019, they're way more transparent. They're way more open. They're way more communicative with us. So, you know, we could do that maybe once a month and see what they do and what they respond. By the way, Leandro, I think Nightbot is hitting you up because of all the caps lock and stuff. So be careful with the caps lock. Just unhit that button. You don't have to yell. It's okay. So next question. Rogue Buccaneer. Nice comment. I like it. Uriah says, once you unlock an auction officer like Harrison, will they show up in recruit for ultras or rares? Nope, will not. Harrison is not in the chest, and he doesn't appear in the chest after you complete that little bit. That would be pretty awesome, though. At least get a way to get him, but no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Yeah, Emperor. The funny thing is, when I showed the dev the screenshot of that ISS Jelly blueprint, their first question was, that their statement was it was photoshopped. And it did make me chuckle. But I did tell them, and they did look into it, because I mean, obviously mistakes can happen, and that could have accidentally happened. But yeah, it was definitely a Photoshop. It was a fake. So darn that person who fooled us all. Random says, I made a Sally and was planning on making an Enterprise. Ended up making the Burrell because it's amazingly beautiful. So now I'm going to make an Augur. I have a Max Bortus. Should I scrap it? Random, you can't scrap the Bortus till level 42? 43? You can't scrap it for a long time. So, Andrew, yes, they will eventually add officers to pools. They will. Question is when? Because the goal is to make you buy as many as they can now. And you will see them add the new ones in. At the moment, my store is working again, by the way. Yay! At the moment, I don't even have Discovery buy options. Though I have a ton of buy options. Like, holy crap, that's a lot of packs. But thank you, Craig, 42. I knew I was right there. It's right there. But yeah, even this one, the Elite one, simply gives me half of Sulu and McCoy. So we'll just have to wait and see. It does give me 5 pulls, but no full pulls. And then the Elite Pass. Random says, well, that's a pretty ornament. Yeah, Ops 40. So Ops 39 unlock, for those curious, Ops 39 unlock or Ops 40 unlock typically happens based on a server's age and even sometimes spending level, somewhere between 8 to 12 months generally. So it can kind of vary, and it's varied over the years. So just kind of get an idea of where your server's at age-wise. I need to check and see if server 51, which is a newer server, has opened up yet. I need to go take a look. I haven't looked when I logged in yesterday. Will your second Vidar ever be scrappable? No, there are no plans for specialty ships to be scrappable. I'm sitting on multiple... I'm on like 5 hijack ships that I can't scrap right now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I've only built 4 of them. I have several others in blueprints. But you can't scrap specialty. So hijack ships. You can scrap the Stella, but you can't scrap Franklin's, Vidars, Botany Bays, none of those. So you can scrap the North Star, but that's not technically a specialty ship. Fun facts. People deep fake in Star Trek Fleet Command. Yep, that's exactly what happened. And I'll admit, it was a good fake. It was a good Photoshop. I'll put it up on the screen real quick, so y'all can see what I'm talking about if y'all didn't see that in my Discord, because that's where it was posted. But here is the deep fake. And it's actually a good Photoshop. The spacing of the ISS Jellyfish name is a little bit off. You can tell it's a little bit too wide and with the letter spacing and everything. But it was a good attempt. I'll definitely give them that. I think it's a good Photoshop, but that was what was going on. So, Bill, I would never scrap the North Star because it is forever your fastest 3-star miner. So I would never scrap it. Use that Joker, especially for these mining events that might require you to mine 3-star. Can I provide a link to my Discord? I don't know. Can I? Can I do that? Is that possible? Oh man, hey, there's actually a link for that. Bam. Without me being sarcastic and stupid. There you go. The Nightbot will give you the Discord that you are looking for. Is there any talk about merging servers? Yes, server merges are a thing. No, there's not any plans for immediate server merges right now that I'm aware of. However, server merges are a thing. They do happen. They will happen to you. Yes, you will be merged one day. It will happen. I promise you. Promise you it will if you're on a dead server. Billy, congratulations. You just finished your jelly. Mine is at 7 days, 22 hours, and my Mayflower is scrapped in a day and a half. So I might actually speed up my jelly when the Mayflower is done and then do my video. But we'll see because I am running low on titanium. I think I've got 400 million-ish when I combine my tokens and what I've got on me. So I really don't have a lot. I don't have a lot. I'm looking right now to see if server 51 has opened up. And let's see. Is it? Nope. Still 39 cap. 39 cap. Oh, you're telling me to get the jelly done. Yeah. Well, you tell you what. I'll make you a deal, Billy. You send me money to buy. Let's see. I'm going to look at it. Hold on. You send me money to buy 2 or 3 of these packs. And then I'll do it. But I just, there's no point in me rushing a jellyfish for it to be tier 1. Tier 1. 400 million titanium is nothing. It's nothing. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to save up more because a lot of titanium is coming in these events that we're doing. So I'm going to be a little bit more patient. I'm going to work on it. And then, yeah, I mean, I would want a minimum of like 3 billion trit because 3 billion trit will take me to like tier 4. So I want to get at least past tier 1. There's no point in me getting a jelly and then like, oh, everybody look at me upgrade 1 gun. And then we're done. Big letdown. So we will do it. I promise. Just be patient with me, man. I'm not one of those whales that just has money on oobles and goobles. I don't have that much money. The money and the packs I get are donations from y'all. What else we got? What else do we got out here? Hit this random enterprise. All right. At what? Oh, I already answered that one. Just made a second Franklin, but I can't even tier want it because of the warp core. Struggling to read that sentence there. Hello, computer. If you're asking how to get extra warp cores for the Franklin, a second Franklin, that would be the store. Can you get, after you do the missions, I don't know how to get Franklin parts. You'd have to buy the store to do a second Franklin for more warp cores. I don't think you can, there's a regular way to get those. I really can't, I don't think there's a way. Are you able to get some BPs via Epic Armada credits? BPs for what, Dylan? What BPs you wanted me to get with Epic credits? Be specific. Tell me exactly what you mean. Specifics. I want to open some of these boxes. The warp cores for the Franklin are a quest. Like they're part of a mission chain, and as you level up, you get access to the newer missions. I don't have them on this account, or I'd show you. I'd have to go look on my level 28 account. But yeah, you get them through missions. Yeah, Dylan, I get ISS Jelly BPs in Epic Armadas. That's actually how I got about half of my BPs for my jelly, was running Epic Armadas over several months. What am I doing? What was I doing? Dang it. I'm getting old. My memory's slipping. What was that? Oh, loot chest. That's what I was doing. Here we go. No problem, hello computer. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Choco says, does Scopely even sell the Devores, Discovery, etc. in the store? They do, but they're not always there. Like, they're not consistently there. They show up at different times. And I'm going to give you the customer support quote. Some packs are intended for you to see, and other times they're not. So if you don't see a pack right now, be rest assured that you're seeing the packs that are intended for you to see. Yada, yada, yada. It's crap. But yeah. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, Augment is the Botany Bay is Augments, not the Franklin. The Franklin was a specific ship to the Borg stuff that went on. Any word on what's inside the Locke's Doomsday systems? Richie, it's more worms. The tokens are for events. Do not spend the tokens. Do not spend the tokens. Don't do it. Save those for the events that are coming up. It's literally just more worms. People have already wasted tokens going in there. So I'm trying to tell as many people as I can, don't go in those systems yet. You're only wasting a token. And there's limited tokens right now. There's not ways to get more besides spending money. So the ones that you get, hold on to them. You will need them. So Darren says, is it better to save Epic Faction Armada chest for level 36 as I'm level 35? So at level 36, the Epic Armada chest will start giving you ISS Jelly blueprints. At level 38, you have a chance for a full pull of an ISS Jelly. Oh, dang, I'm 3 days away. I can't show you then. But anyway, level 36, you can start getting ISS Jelly BPs. At 38, you can get a full pull of an ISS Jelly. Yeah, Bill says only go in those systems with Spock on Enterprise. Even though Bill's making a joke, I've got to clarify. Bill's making a joke. Don't do what Bill said. If you do, you'll be very, very upset. Rogue says Franklin Swarm, not Borg. Whatever. You know what I meant, Rogue Buccaneer. I was simply trying to say that he's not the Augments. He swarms, whatever. I do love my Vidar. It is one of my favorite ships in the game. Even though it's only tier 7. I'm saving up for this last gun. I need 100,000 of these stupid things. And then I'll upgrade the warp engines, which are super cheap, but they use gas. I'm really trying to save up gas because I have to do another Mayflower. Another one. And another one. And another one. Show you rare Armada chest contents. I can show you the contents, but I'm not going to unlock. I'm not going to spend it because I am like 72 shards from getting a 10k pull. So here I can do, here's my options for XP, speed ups. Here's what I can get in terms of uncommons, rares, and then Armada credits. And then I can get a maximum of a full pull of any of the epics. And that's in my rare. Now I'm not full pulled an epic, but I can get them. And hey, Steven, how you doing, buddy? Locke says if you start an officer auction at one level and tier up during the auction, does it change your bracket? I am 98.7% sure the answer is no to that. I don't think it changes your bracket if you level up mid-event. I'm very certain it doesn't, but I'm going to leave a Scopely room of error just in case I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it does not level you change it. Moon says, is it true that waiting until you have 50 items in your PvP chest yields better rewards? No, it's not. I've not found any credible science to that. What I'm going to do real quick is, because I see Aaron here and we have a lot of other knowledgeable people, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the live on Twitch room. Please, everybody be mindful of everybody speaking. You are more than welcome to join the Discord and join the voice chat. Give your thoughts, opinions, hop in here, and then share our sexy voices with each other. I'm going to go ahead and I'm in here now. I already know Craig's probably talking while I'm talking. Hey, Craig. Oh, wow. Craig's quiet on me. Craig, are you okay? Craig, are you okay? Craigie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Craigie? I guess not.
Yes, I'm fine. I had to switch off.
Ah, okay. Hey, Harv, Steven, how y'all doing? Dark Raven, Captain Arkbod. Archimedes went and changed his name to confuse me. Everybody's here in the chat. So yeah, let's talk about it. Steven, how are you? My faithful Kiwi friend. All right, there's nobody talking now. Steven!
Aaron.
I'm the only one that calls him Steven.
I know. No, that's his last name. You do know that, right?
Yeah, but he put it first, so that's what I'm going to call him. It's his fault. He knows it. Shouldn't put it first. Stevens! Stevens! All right, we'll ignore him. I wonder if Anicius is around as well.
My fault.
There he is. Hey, I had a question for you.
Yes.
So Stevens, for those that don't know, Stevens is a moderator in all the major content creator rooms. He sucks up to everybody. And even though I'm his favorite over DJ, he's heavily involved. And I want to get your perspective. What do you think about the events ticketing system?
I think it's actually been a pretty good idea. It's given a chance to people to choose what they want to do. The variation of the rewards has been really handy too. You can, instead of just getting what you're given, it's like, oh, okay, I want more. I need some more gas. So I will do this event.
Yeah,
or
and that's what I did.
Some more crystal.
I needed tritanium, so I went for the tritanium event. That also gave me crystal. But I don't know. I've gotten I would say a mixed response. I've got a few people who were very upset who just were like, oh, it's another way for the whales to dominate. And I'm sitting there going like, no, it lets you pick your rewards for the free path. And just like always, if you want to do more, you spend more. So
yeah,
I didn't really get that argument, but I really like the idea, but I only like the idea under one condition. And I've talked to the devs and they told DJ the same thing, and they told no one the same thing, that the plan is to use these afterwards, like to continue using these tickets. I have a problem with it if it just becomes another currency where they don't actually go forth on that idea, though.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Does that mean? Do you think they'll continue to make those tickets available if they plan on continuing to?
That is the discussion. Like their argument was, and I asked them this, and I know DJ talked to them about it. The argument was, if you buy the pack now, like if you go and buy the $100 pack, you will actually have too many tickets because there's only.
Well, that's what they have said, that they will be using them in the future arcs, and they're going to be using it outside the arc as well.
And but here's what I said earlier in the stream. Right now, they have nothing actually planned to use them with. So while that is the plan, there's nothing actually concrete there. You know what I mean? It's a thought. There's like, so when the next arc starts, there's nothing right now set in stone for the future that these tickets are being used for. But the idea is to use them in the future for more stuff. So that's what I'm talking about. It has to come to fruition. And when I see it, then I'll be like, awesome. Now we get one currency that works for different events instead of 15 million currencies that are for specific events.
Gotcha. So, but at the moment, like saving them right now is kind of a gamble, saving them past this arc.
Yeah, like I wouldn't do it. I would do them every day. If you bought a pack and you had extra, sure, maybe hold on to 50 and see what happens. But
you're going to have left over anyway if you bought the large pack.
Correct.
But if you've bought a smaller pack, then you're not going to.
I have
extra.
If you buy the big pack, you're going to end up with like 120, I think, extra tickets.
Well, all the free ones you would get from the battle pass, you would have left over.
Yeah.
Basically. So what, 130 or something.
Yeah. So it's and I wouldn't even call it a gamble, because I will say this: the communications that all of us have had with the dev team, whether it's live ops, engineers, whatever, they've been very open on the plans. I mean, they did give us a roadmap, and remember, the roadmap from October, the only thing you haven't gotten that was major on the roadmap is cosmetic stuff. Everything else, well, that and away missions, but that's probably later in the year. But they told you what was coming, and they've been giving that. So I err on the side of trusting them at their word, but at the same time, I'm like, I still got Batleth tokens. 2 years later, I still got Batleth tokens that don't do nothing. So we just wait and see. Oh, by the way, questions in the comment section. We haven't skipped you. We will definitely continue to answer questions. Tomb says event tickets look like razor blades. I think Scopely's bad at design. Well, this is not the only tickets you're getting, by the way. You have a very nice looking ticket coming this weekend for Valentine's Day, because all of us are going to be spending Valentine's Day with each other and not with people. We're all going to be in the game this weekend. So Valentine's Day event coming this weekend, and then a Valentine's Day event store next week. You excited about that? Anybody? Yes? No? Maybe?
Yeah, I'm excited, considering I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
Or anyone else.
It's Valentine's Day event store.
What was that?
What's going to be in it?
I don't know all the contents of the event store. I just know that there was an event store coming.
Scopely surprise.
Yeah, I do know there's a lot of fun little things put into this event. So we'll see how it plays out. You're going to get a ticket for each day for completing the Valentine's Day events. Then there's also going to be an Alliance event. And then, Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, there's also a solo leaderboard for Valentine's too, I think. So there's going to be multiple ways to either get the tickets and get the currency for the event store. It actually makes me want to drop tags and join like the number 2 alliance, because I know the stuff coming in that store is going to be juicy, juicy, juicy. And my alliance on server 20 is not going to qualify for the juicy, juicy stuff. We're only like rank 9 and no whales. So really tempted to be like, y'all, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to come back like next weekend, I promise. But this weekend, I've got to join Feds or something. I might legitimately do that. David asked if I level up to 32 from 31 for an event, will my battle pass awards adjust? No, it stays fixed as what you were when the battle pass starts. So if you leveled up 5 levels in the next 3 weeks, it wouldn't matter. So you might as well stay where you're at. I would say that. Unless there's just something you really want. So leveling up will not change your BP rewards. He says, since my North Star has a warp speed of 11.5 with warp officers, why don't my officers turn into salamanders? That is a heck of a Star Trek reference there, sir. It's a heck of a reference.
Of your favorite Star Trek series.
You gotta be a real nerd to catch that one. Ooh.
I am not a nerd.
Yes, you are. You play Star Trek every day. You're a nerd.
On a Star Trek game.
Only 18 hours a day now.
Yeah.
I play all day.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Does that mean you're cutting back then?
I truly love this game, so I play a lot.
Hey, Rev, I got a question.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Update the officer tool. Would it reset all my officers?
All right, so there's a way. Okay, technically yes, because you're downloading a new tool, but we have a new, easier way to do migration. I'm going to be making a video on it probably maybe this weekend or something. But we've got those. If you hit up either Stewie or Lube, he can walk you through the migration. But basically, we just have to take a little bit of information and put it into the new one, so you don't have to do anything crazy. But we do have to migrate your data into the new tool. Because we don't use anything like automated populating forms and stuff, because we don't want people to have to run scripts they might not trust or anything. So there are some things that we have to do manually. I Eat Sand, what a name, says, should I skip the Mayflower? Yes, until level 34, and then build it and scrap it so that you can use all the goodies out of it. And honestly, it's better to wait that long anyway, because your efficiency researches will get so much better to where your titanium costs will be lower, your uncommon costs will be lower, assuming you do all your researches. So it's just smarter to wait regardless than building it at 26, where it's just really not that good. and then you're spending more anyway.
So how about like a level 32 ship? Like for example, right now I've got I'm level 29, 1.1 million Bortus. Should I look for getting a Burrell, or should I save up my stuff? I'll be tri-factored off shortly. Should I save up and just go for wait for the level 34 epic?
Here's the tricky part. If you want an Enterprise, like you want an Enterprise bad, like it hurts, don't get the Burrell. If you are happy to get the D4 or the Augur, which are both just about as good as an Enterprise, get the Burrell. It's a fantastic ship and cheaper to max. You'll spend a lot less time maxing and a lot less resource and headache maxing that Burrell than you will your Enterprise. But the Enterprise takes so much gas, you got to skip the Burrell unless you want to drop stupid money.
Yeah, gotcha there. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I will say that the answer has changed from about a year ago where it was like hands down, no questions, you get an Enterprise. Now an Augur is just as viable as an option. In fact, I like the Augur more for group stuff like Armadas. And the D4 is a fantastic PvP ship that isn't slow as molasses. So,
Rev, I just did my poll. I got TOS Sulu, TOS McCoy.
You didn't get a full of those.
I've already got it here. No, got them both.
Okay, cool.
No. I'll send you a screenshot.
Okay, nice. Joe says, so I am now pushing Ops 35, !37 to do Armada chest pulls. My Vidar, Sally, Franklin, Stella are all max. Any suggestions on what to avoid in the push from Ops 32? Well, I would say don't do Armada pulls until probably... Man, that's tough. How high are you going to go? Because honestly, I would say hold off till 36. But if you don't have...
Go 37. Go to 37.
Well, why 37? If you're going to do 37, you might as well go 38, because then you could full pull an ISS Jelly.
Well, yeah, 36 or 37.
The tricky thing is, though, is if he's at 32, you want to still use those Armada chests to help you with the grind for those epic faction ships. So that's a tricky one for me.
That's why going to 36 would be better, because it removes the hijack ships out of the Armada pool.
That is good.
That's the reason why you want to go to 36.
My only argument against that, 34 to 36 is a big jump, like cost-wise.
Yeah. I just did the minimum builds, and I did from 32 to 37 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, if you've got everything saved up, I would jump as high as 38, to be honest with you, because you're getting hit by 40s no matter what now. So you're not going to hurt yourself at this point, and you're not really limiting what you can attack as a raider that much, because in the 30s, you generally hit the same stuff in the 20s. I mean, I'm still hitting people level 28 at 39. So I would say go all the way to 38 if you can afford it, if you got everything saved up. It's just really tough to tell people, like, hey, don't spend credits for 6 levels and level up real quick to 38. That's a hell of a statement. Yeah, just go to 38. You'll be all right. Just go all the way up there.
Honestly, that's what I'm doing on my way to 34.
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart strategy. It definitely is. And if you can find a way to pick up a epic ship on your way up there, even better. But yeah, it's also, random thing, if anybody can hit me up on Facebook or Discord, Valentine's Day gift ideas, appreciate it. And don't do something cheesy like a gold rose, because that don't work in this house. But any good ideas are appreciated.
Matching batlets?
That would be awesome if she was as into nerd stuff as I was.
Builder share blanket?
I could buy her shit. Those things are super soft. I had somebody actually buy one and did nothing but compliment it of how soft it was. I need to actually hit them up and check, just what it looked like, because I've never bought that one. But that actually is a good idea. I just don't think it would get here in time. So,
edible arrangements.
I sent you that screenshot, Rev.
Thank you.
Just flowers and chocolate, Rev. That's all you need to do.
It's not good enough around these parts, man. I'm telling you, it's too cliche.
Watching the kids so she can have a day to herself.
I don't want to die.
Massage, maybe? She's into massages?
Yeah, I could probably order one of those. We do a lot of tangible stuff. like actual like gifts, not like
Mhm.
go out. I mean, she'd probably love a day off. Maybe if I could find like somebody to watch the two demons that like to claw my face off, that'd be good. Maybe.
There you go. Yeah.
Greg says, "Is the spouse like watches? I got a self-winding watch case for my wife's Rolex." I don't even make enough money to buy a Rolex, and no, she's a nurse, even though she's not working at the moment, staying home. So even though they do use watches, she doesn't really do any jewelry at all, and she doesn't really wear anything. So, well, besides clothes.
Look, you want to impress her, you want to make her feel special, get a babysitter, like grandmother or something, to look after him for a couple of days, and just take her to Paris.
I was so with you on the first part until you went, go to Paris. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, Paris, Texas. I could actually go there.
Paris, Texas. There you go. Her Paris might be something different, though.
Yeah.
It's more in reason with what you guys are at. You know?
That was a heck of a jump. That was a hell of a jump. Like, just go to Paris. Would you like to help fund this Paris trip? I'll take that silence as a no.
Say what?
I
missed what you said.
It's okay. It's okay.
I heard Epi say you'd do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out of California right now.
Where is Epi? I haven't seen Epi. Epi's not even here. Stupid Epi.
He's not here. That's why he's gonna do it. You know.
Oh. Yeah, I see you. David says I passed through Paris. What?
Misty just texted me. They're sending her home from the hospital now.
Well, that's good. I mean, she's doing better, and they figured out which med was causing problems. That's good. She said her surgery went great. She just had some problems with the medications. So hopefully.
Yeah, I just thought you'd like to know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, back to Star Trek Fleet Command, everybody. What else you got for me? Tyler says, I'm 34 out of 150 for the Augur and 23 out of 150 for the Ent. What one should I go for first? Oh, this is so tough for me. What do you like doing more?
Now we got them officers.
Do you like doing PvP more? Or do you like doing group stuff like Armadas more? Do you do more hostile grinding? Honestly, the Enterprise can do just as much hostile grinding as the Augur. New officers that have come out would make me say Enterprise, but honestly, don't go Enterprise unless you just do a crap ton of PvP. That's really the only thing that it just is better at, and that's because of those officers. Like I said, I like the Augur more in Armadas right now. I really do. That obliterator weapon is nuts, and when you can get a support ship where you only need one person activating burning, and then all the Augurs can use it, yeah, dude, I go Augur all the time. I do a lot of PvP, but even then, my Augur is still really good in PvP. So I'll also say
base cracking.
As many Enterprises as they give, as many Federation faction credits as they give out, it's easier to naturally get the Enterprise without focusing on it. What was it last Battle Pass, Steven? They gave us like 5,000 Federation credits, something stupid high, and that was just in the Battle Pass. So
yeah, that was just from the Battle Pass. They gave us really good credits for that one.
They didn't even include the events that they ran at the same time. They gave more. So yeah, I would personally go for Augur just because they're feeding a ton of Federation credits into the game right now because of all the officers that require them. And if you're a regular player like me and you don't have a max TOS cert just waiting for Federation credits, I would spend those on an Enterprise. Davis says I have 70k Fed credits. You've got almost half an Enterprise. Almost. Best way to get a Saladin as a single faction Klingon or go with the Bortus. There's nothing wrong with getting the Bortus. I would definitely tell you to what'd I tell you? Honestly, I would tell you to fix that Federation faction. If that's too much work for you, go kill about 5,000 Federation ships around level 36, and you'll get a Saladin. You can get the Saladin BPs from killing Federation ships.
You get a lot of ships from killing other ones.
You do.
Killed Bortus.
I mean, I've been getting Newton drops.
Well, now that I have Max Chin, I could farm Soul if I wanted to, but that's just such much of a grind.
You got
Once
Max
get that
Chen?
jelly at
When did
tier
that happen?
3,
Well, when I did the video showing everybody how to get better officer shards using Latinum for standard tokens, that's when.
Yeah, I didn't see it on there. Okay, cool.
I was
Congrats,
Saturday stream.
Yeah, you did that live stream.
Yeah, but
Oh, you did it on the live stream. Okay, I saw the video after. I didn't see the live
that
stream
video
yet.
was the tactic I used to get Max Chin.
Nice. How much did you end up spending in order to get it?
I think it ended
much
up
lat?
coming to around 1,500 Latinum per shard was about what I was averaging. So it was about every 3 pulls I was getting a Chin shard.
'Cause I'm-
You had to
every
spend
pull.
right around 8
I'm
grand.
pretty close to
Yeah.
like getting her max too. I think I
Yeah.
need like 4 shards or something.
Tomb says, I thought you looked about 25,000 lat lighter. No, it wasn't 25,000. It wasn't that much. The stream's still up, but 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. There you go. And I still
I guessed
needed.
8.
Yeah, it was 8.5. I think I needed 5 shards when I started. Yeah. Max Chin is such a difference maker because she essentially takes the damage of the opponent to like 3%. I mean, it's in some ways you can argue it's broken. Just don't ever let the devs hear that word in Chin. We don't need them messing with it. Leave it alone. It works fine. Shut up and stop. But it is a fantastic tool.
They
Fantastic.
can't change what's been going on for almost 2 years.
They've
That would
already
make me
changed
mad.
Chin. Chin's already
Fire.
been changed. What are you talking about?
Burning, right? Well, they've changed that.
Yeah, they definitely change stuff all the time. You crazy man. You a crazy man. Crazy man.
Do we have the janitor on today? Let's pretend we didn't hear that.
I don't think the janitor's here today, nor is they've been extremely busy the past 2 days because of the rollout. So, like I've got a project I'm going to work with one of them on in the next week. Because I asked them, because a lot of people have been coming to me like, hey, the battle pass feel like it's getting worse and worse. So I'm actually going to work with them to show all the battle pass plus events and what the rewards have been since last year to show that they haven't actually gotten worse. They've gotten better. But it can feel like they've gotten worse because like right now, if you just look at the battle pass, how it sits, it looks like the worst battle pass we've ever had because there's not much uncommons in it. But what they did is they moved all those uncommons into the events and let you pick which one you're getting. So instead of you having a battle pass that gave you like, 30 uncommon ore and then 30 uncommon crystal throughout the battle pass, depending on your level, now you can go uncommon crystal the entire time and ignore the ore. So you get to choose what you're getting, which I think is a better idea. So it's all perception, it's like, because there were people even in my YouTube video today complaining about today's event, saying it was a whale thing. I'm like, no. How do you not think this is better? Because if you're sitting at like level 28 and living the uncommon crystal grind, they now gave you 15 days of picking uncommon crystal. Like to me, that's like, I would be like thanking them so much. 15 days of guaranteed uncommon crystal? Isn't that exactly what everybody's wanted? So I love the new ticketing system as long as it continues to be good.
Hi.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Fantasmic. How are you doing, Arian?
I'm excellent. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I also really like the ticket system.
Yeah. It's like I told Steven, I love the ticket system if they use it as they say they're going to use it. I like it how it is right now. If they do it how they're supposed to, what they said, and they use it in the future, it's even better.
Yep, I agree.
I like the ticket system today because I
like it.
was able to get all 3 of them.
Random says, any word on more chances at Sarco BP? Sarcophagus will be available in the next event store. So, which that reminds me, I need to unlock my missions. Doomsday Part 1 through 5. Bingo. Eat Sans says, do you know if the second builder will ever be free? Doubtful. Because it's only $5. So I doubt that it'll ever be free. Could be. I mean, eventually. Ain't no time soon. How long? It took them 14 months to make 4-star cheaper for Wells. How long do you think it's going to take them to give you something that was $5 for free? Probably a long time.
Any
Alright.
chance of us getting a second research thingy?
I would pay $5 for that if I'm being honest. Ooh. Okay, I'm about to be a jerk and kill people in missions because they're just sitting here AFK. It's happening.
See how many you can kill.
Well, I've got an enterprise. I can kill them all. It's all a bunch of Saladins and stuff, just sitting there, chilling. All right.
And start a war.
No, they won't start a war over that. They'll just cry about it.
You're gonna go do the mission first, then kill people? You kill everybody, then do the mission.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the mission, not finish this part of the mission, kill everybody, then go to part 2 of the mission. And that's what they get for being AFK. You don't come and be AFK in my missions. Don't come and be AFK.
Then kill everybody at part 2.
Look at everybody warping out all of a sudden.
Hey, if you're watching the live stream right now and you don't want to die, move. Get out the way. Al says, how do you deal with haters? I don't really, that's more of a question for like no one shall. I don't really have that many. But the people who hate me, they hate me because I'm a raging narcissist. And then I just don't understand how to combat that. Like, what do you mean you don't like my confidence? In all seriousness, I just laugh it off because, look, if you don't like my style, cool. We got 15 other content creators who can give you something different. I encourage you to check them out.
Good morning from Scotland.
Hey, Kenny. I don't think there is a content creator from Scotland. I don't think there is.
Maybe I should just start being one then.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Given it. Oh, she's got captain.
What level to start faction farming? Bobby, I recommend around 17-ish. You can start if you've got a Tala that's maxed as early as like 14 or 15. I recommend about 17 or 18. Start busting in there. That way you can start getting officer tokens. Officer tokens, officer tokens. That's what you want to focus on until about level 24 and keep moving on up.
So have you talked about the tickets and if you're going to end up buying a pack to get more yet?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to beg one of y'all to buy me the pack. But probably not. I'm probably not going to buy the pack.
I already did.
Yeah, I mean, Craig, I know you bought the pack for yours, and that's great.
What pack did you get? Did you get the, because like it seems like you're not going to be able to use all of the tokens if you do full battle pass.
The plan is if you buy the $100 one, is you will be able to use the overflow ones in the future for an undetermined event.
Yeah, that's awesome for Scopely. Let me pay money now, and I'll be able to use it later.
Well, you get to use them now too. You just have extra.
$50 one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you get exactly.
So you know, honestly, I think because if you buy, you get 130 by yourself, and you need how many do you need to finish it? Because you get 180 from the $50 one and like 390. So you get 10 extra from the $100. Great value, 10 extra tickets. But you
so you need 390 to do all of them for this month.
Yeah.
390.
So you would then sit there with 130 extra, which is not bad.
Yeah.
But it's kind of whatever. I mean, it's whatever. If you buy the $50 one, you won't have enough. You'll be short.
One. Next time they use these, they'll offer more for $50 or $100.
Very possible. We'll have to see how it goes.
Problem
Oscar
with it is
says,
when I've got
hold on.
3 missions.
I just want to address some for Oscar. Oscar says one of the Battle Pass rewards only gives one event. I did announce this. If you see my Discord, and you should have gotten one in your gift chest. That was an error on the Battle Pass. You're supposed to get 10 every time. So you should have gotten 10 extra today to make up for that one displaying one. Like, I got my 10 today already.
They didn't give it to me.
Check your inventory, because I got mine. I'm sitting at 20 today, and I've already spent 10. So you would have had a total of 30 today between getting 2 milestones and getting the freeze.
I'm on milestone 10, which means I picked up two of them ticket setups, and I only have 12. So
Well, I'll admit I'm not sure on the math for you because you're way ahead of me. If you haven't gotten them yet, I will follow up in the morning with Overlords and see. But it should have been a gift chest that went out.
Yeah, I haven't got mine yet either, so maybe just later tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if the official announcement's been made, but he did tell me that I could tell everybody what was happening, so that's why I announced it in my Discord. So
you should have had 30 total, what you're saying?
I got mine yesterday.
Send a ticket in.
Eat Sand says I heard Lorca was broken and that you couldn't get him, but I have him. Nope, incorrect. They just don't have a way to get him in packs right now, but that's not like the reason or anything. Broken officers are like Severus, Barrett, Tal. Those are the broken officers. And then the new mining officers were supposed to get fixed. And I think they have. I'd have to check in with Ripper. That was his thing that he was really pushing on.
Have you heard anything on the officer transporter token update?
Nope. The officer tokens will be updated when it's updated. I know the answer I essentially got was it's still in the testing phase, yada yada, which basically means they have way too many other pressing things they're focusing on and they'll get around to it. So Bill, Barrett's defense ability. And Nero was never broken. Nero works exactly how he's supposed to. It's just the way he's supposed to work is really stupid and annoying. But he's not broken, and he never was.
Our level 14 is going to be able to access the tickets because I've gotten some tickets, but we don't have being able to spend them in our event store.
I'm pretty sure this battle pass that starts at 15, so you are a level short. And if you level up, it won't change for you. So this arc probably going to have to just sit out.
But that means you'll have them for future.
This is true, and I will say that even though it sucks that at 14 you're not participating, that is the lowest they've opened. Like, they've actually started doing that. They didn't used to open the battle pass that low. It used to be in the 20s. So they have started pushing it lower and lower.
Can we talk about the server milestone scoring system?
Do you hate it? Do you love it?
Neither. I'm just confused by it.
Okay, let's talk about it. What are you confused about?
How you have, so I know they're different. There's like 5-6 different total point requirement depending on your population, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So our server is 2,550 points.
Okay.
You complete one event for the ticketed events, and you get a point, and that goes combined from everybody on the server. And then if you get one top 10 finish on the Doomsday Onslaught solo leaderboard, it awards the full points. Does that full point attribute to every person on the server or just the individual that lands top 10?
Great question. I don't know.
It goes to everybody.
Because the points are set up to be across. So if you score, it counts for everybody. It's like when I completed my ticketing, I scored for my team. I assume that means, like, we got to get 4,200 points, by the way. Like, they're like, bro, server 20, you're too damn active. And to be fair, we got 1,700 today so far. So I'm on a very active server. I don't know, but I would assume that would be for the entire server if that gets completed.
Me too.
DJ did cover that.
Which then means if it's not cross-server leaderboards, that means as long as one person on the entire server scores 1 point in that event, then the entire scoring system is moot.
Maybe?
DJ did cover today, and he said it's a give me by Scopely.
Thank you, Dark Lord.
I think what it is, so in order to get the rewards for an event, you have to participate in the event.
But it doesn't indicate that. So I would think if it was like that, like cow or something, you would have to participate before that tier was
I'm not
hit.
talking about before. There's some events now that you just have to participate at all. So like these, some of the newer alliance events, or these server events now, if you score at all during the event, then you get it. So you can sometimes on the alliance ones, you can wait until the last minute, score, and then you get it all. Or they can have all of the milestones done. There's still time in the event, and then you score, and then you get it. So I think it's gonna be very similar to this one. You do have to at least get 1 point in order to get the rewards.
Yeah, DJ covered that too. You've got to do at least one of the ticketed events and complete it. As long as you've scored 1 point, you'll get all the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I must have missed that one when I was there earlier. So thank you, Dark Lord, for paying attention throughout the entire 3-hour show we had today. So
He also gave us permission to come to your live stream tonight.
Yeah, I was there. I was like, bro, what an awkward way to transition. Thank you, Daddy, for allowing the kids to come. It's like we're a divorced couple. I guess you can go to your mom's. It's all in good fun, though. Let's see. Davis 4200 is our max as well. Awesome. He says they're at 2420 already. Holy crap. I thought our 1700 was nice. Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
We're on our 3rd tier and only 1,200 points away from having that done.
Yeah. Well, y'all are making me feel bad that we've only got 1,700. Dang, guys. Step it up. Come on.
That's for Arian and I.
Yeah, you're embarrassing me.
All right, for the server milestone, man, we only have 450.
Morning.
Okay, so the love letter we got asked why I hit them. Their name is Skin Job. My response was trying to dock for a skin job. Apparently, I was too rough. And then they said, yeah, whatever you're verbally vomiting makes 0 sense. I'm like, do you not know what your name is in game? Come on.
Remember, this is YouTube.
Hey, I don't think Skin Job is banned. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Maybe they're a dermatologist.
Exactly. What's up, Epi? How you doing, buddy? There was another question I wanted to grab real quick. Bobby says, I'm level 14 doing the battle pass. Very interesting, because I thought it was 15 and up. I know most of the events are 15 and up. So now I'm curious. But it's in the news about said events. Let's see what else that we didn't accidentally skip. Who's Joe says, why are you killing people? Because it's a PvP game, and I'm just reminding the world that it is in fact a PvP game. If you're in a warship, you are fair game. So them's the rules. He says Doomsday Part 3 gives 1 ship experience as a reward. That's like 1 less than 2 and 1 more than 0. Heath, your math is fantastic. You might actually be a Kiwi with that incredible math. That was fantastic. I love it.
Wow.
Get him, Aaron.
That's what Steven gets for ignoring me for the first 45 seconds we open up the live chat. He's just straight up didn't say anything.
I'm in a noisy workshop at the moment, and the boss was using the grinder, so I didn't want that coming through your stream.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that you're at work because it is the middle of the day for you, but it's 8 p.m. for me. So.
Yeah. So 3:15 in the afternoon for me, my lunchtime.
Yeah. Eat sense. Does anybody have Jayla?
3:15 is your lunchtime?
No, nobody has Jayla. Nobody has Jayla.
Explain this one, Rob.
Sure, Craig.
Why, for 4-star Explorer Tritanium, do I have to spend 48 million Tritanium to get it?
Because Scopely logic.
Rebates.
Yeah, rebates. You'll. To be fair, T-shirt, cliche, trademark. You'll probably get that back the first upgrade you do on a Katinga. So. And I really feel really bad because I've been harping so bad the past 2 months about not going above level 40. Literally, this repair cost reduction makes me want to go over level 40. It might be worth it now. I might be able to do this now because up to tier 5, the repair costs are basically cut in half. And then after that, there's research to pile on top of it. So now it's it actually is worth going up after those ships. But I'm going to work on the jelly first a little bit, and then I'll probably go up and get me a Katinga. And then probably won't go any higher because I ain't got the time to go all the way to 46. For RTC, we have half the server versus the other half of the server lag. There are a couple ways they're working on that. I do know what is the primary cause of all the TC lag. And in a conversation I had today, believe it or not, I know everybody is about to say you're lying. Their primary focus is on the lag and glitches going on right now. And everybody's going to say you're lying. It's not true. They don't care. That is their focus at the moment. I'm not saying they're good at it, but that is their focus. So it's just taking a while.
It would be nice if that got fixed.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of the problems that they're having to deal with are kind of not their fault. It's kind of like the way the game was originally made. It was never necessarily planned to have such a big thing like territory capture. So that's something they have to kind of rebuild and work with and then fix out. I don't want to say outdated infrastructure, but you know, it's something they have to upgrade. So it's going to take time. Especially when you got 100 live servers. So it's not like it's just one big server you got to fix. It's 100 of them. So you have to troubleshoot what's happening on all of them. Make sure that if you fix this one over here, it doesn't break that one over there. I don't envy them their job. But that is their focus right now. It's one of the reasons that a lot of the things that y'all are asking for, like the photon tokens, is not a focus. Because they have a lot of people trying to figure this out because they don't want people getting so mad at territory capture, they quit the game. Believe it or not, Scopely's intent is not to get you to quit the game. I know that's a shocker. It feels like it, but that's not their intent. That's not what they want. So, Random says, is the dark jelly the main ship the 40s use for their dailies? Yes, it is. That might change a little bit with these ships getting much lower repair cost because remember, the new repair reductions do not count towards the jelly, which that sucks for all of us regular people getting the jelly. But it does count for all the others, so it might incentivize them to use those ships more. And that's kind of the point, is to incentivize them to use those ships more.
Yes, I've heard a lot of big guys say they're going to start using their other ships more.
Yeah. I mean, before, the Pilum was something that just there. Oh, man. I'm getting griped at.
I'm doing good this week. I'm almost in the top 30 in power.
Oh, man. Poor little level 30 is screaming that I blew up their ship, and I don't even know which ship I blew up that was theirs. Don't you feel bad? No. Not at all. You know why I don't feel bad? Because you're in Star Trek Fleet Command where you can go hit that frickin' repair button. I didn't even feel bad when I did it in Eve. And now I feel even less bad because his officer loadout is terrible. He was on a Saladin that had Origins Burnham, Mara, and 8 of 10. Yeah, I feel even less bad now. Even less bad.
What loadout is that even working with?
Even less bad. Hey, that Origins Burnham plus 20% damage did them super well against my Enterprise. Super well. Yeah, I feel less bad now, actually.
Looks like I throw it on and just send that there ship. No thought about what was in there.
Tomorrow says, but for Rev, it was just a Wednesday. Accurate. Accurate. Oh, man. Continue to bring your questions. I'll continue to bring the episodes. Bill, that one might need to go in a bad crew video. That was pretty bad. I will say this. The officers they had were actually working. They're just not good. Like, Origins Burnham works, but a plus 20% to your damage is terrible. The 8 of 10 officer is actually not terrible because it's like a 50% increase to your attack. But at the same time, if you're already at 300% or, you know, you're not really got anything beside it, like a critical build or something to really help, it's just kind of a meh. And then Mara, her best ability requires hull breach, and you had nobody turning on hull breach, so. And we just completed that mission and got 165,000 tritanium. That won't repair my Enterprise. And now we got to accompany the Enterprise to the USS Midnight, which is in an asteroid field, apparently.
But you need to kill all them ships there.
Ooh, Skinja says, I was following the storyline. And in case you have not noticed, there's been a bit of a game lag as of late. Yeah, I was helping the game lag less by clearing needless ships from the system. Winky face! Winky face! Hey Alex, how are you doing? KF says, I'm a level 38 working on 39. My alliance currently holds a territory that produces ISS jelly prints. What's the cost options of buying the prints? Does anybody here have that territory? Because I don't have the information on the cost handy, and the alliance I'm in does not have that one.
I have the chart.
Thank you. I don't have it on me.
Like 46,000, 5,000, 46,000, and 350,000 or something like that.
So option 1 for 1 blueprint is 6,500 ISO emulsion.
Okay.
Option 2 for 5 blueprints is 45,000 ISO emulsion. Option 3 for 15 blueprints is 500,000 ISO emulsion.
Thank you so much, Arian.
You're welcome.
Those aren't terrible prices. So, and it does have no one shall did throw in there because no one shall snuck into the comment section. There is a 1 week cooldown on that. So,
yes. He's in the chat now.
Yeah, no one's in the YouTube chat. Yeah, he needs to come into the voice chat with all the rest of the cool people. Stop being lame and playing with your Pokemon cards.
He's gonna be my Valentine.
What? You didn't ask me?
Sneaky snake.
You said yes to somebody else during DJ's chat, so I asked no one.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Who did I say
She
yes
asked
to?
me.
Hi, my Valentine.
Okay.
Hey there, Arian. How you doing today?
I say yes to everybody, so that doesn't really count. You just kind of have to like wave in my direction. I'm like, oh, here's your flowers. So, sad, really. It's pathetic. Hey, no one. How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. I'm just doing my thing, chilling.
Doing my thing, chilling.
Oh yeah, I need to record a video today that Rev will love.
Oh, what's the video? Pokemon
cards.
Yes, bro, you've legitimately got me wanting to do my own Pokemon cards, knowing that my channel will be like unsubscribe, don't care.
That's why you make a secondary.
It's like no one's like, I don't want people leaving my channel. Here's a second YouTube channel. I actually really enjoy that stuff. Like, it might be lame, and I wish more of the people who follow my channel were into it. I love unboxing anything. So there's a nerd box, Pokemon cards. There's this thrill of the unknown that I really enjoy. So.
Well, that and how popular Pokemon became and the prices that they actually can pull just for cards.
Yeah, I actually would have rather have done it 10 years ago where it was actually cheap as hell to pull Pokemon cards.
I had all the original stuff back in '98 when they originally came out. And I gave them to my friend to sell like a decade ago. I'm just like, I had an OG Charizard. I had an OG Blastoise. I'm like, oh my God, that's so much money.
I mean, I will say, holla back, said Pokemon exclamation point. If y'all want them, I'll do it. I'll still No One's Thunder, but we both love Pokemon cards. So.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. KF says, hey, what's a good general crew for the Augur? Nero, Cap, DJ Oki, and Vimit. If Vimit is maxed, he can work. Really depends on what you got. DJ Oki also needs to kind of be maxed to be super effective. Nero, okay. GG better, especially if she's leveled.
Extremely better.
I really need to kind of get an idea of what you got. I'll also say that if you just got an Augur, it's not that impressive because the Augur gets impressive when it gets more whole health. So it needs to level up. So it needs to be like not just tiered, but if you notice when you level a ship, the whole health is one of the things that rises. And that's something that the Augur needs. So early on, I actually used morale on mine early on. If you're using it and you can't get it past like tier 2 or tier 3, use like Kirk, Spock, then Nero, or Kirk, Spock, GG.
Yeah, you need somebody to get the obliterator working for actually do something pretty good.
So I would run a mix, but it's up to you.
GG's going to be your best burning officer for activating burning versus Nero. Nero's one of those ones that are like, meh.
Well, we need to test it. Somebody was talking about the other day that the obliterator can use Nero regardless of when he activates, and I haven't tested that. The officers we know can't. But I need to test that the obliterator can. It's been in my head, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But if the obliterator will work regardless, Oh, I've been busy like the past 2 weeks, man. It's I don't want my channel to be oversaturated where I release 2 videos a day, but the past 2 weeks I've literally had enough content to do 2 videos a day. So it's been kind of weird.
Yeah, I agree on that one. That's why I haven't done the Pokemon stuff, because I have like 3 boxes sitting back there.
Kevin says, I'm working on leveling my Sally, but wondering on what ship I should go for as far as the next one. Here's what I would tell you.
Not that intrepid.
Yeah, not that intrepid. I would go Burrell, then D4. You heard me say it. That's what I would do.
Enterprise, Brell, Augur.
Yeah, and will you give him the 75,000 rare gas he needs to do both those ships?
I don't even have that.
I'm down to 167 uncommon gas.
Oh, after all that time?
Yeah. Well, I just scrapped another Mayflower, so I'm like really hurt.
I'm in the process of scrapping a Bortus.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Rev, I'll go test what you're saying. So you're saying if Nero...
The comment made was that the Augur's Obliterator weapon could activate if Nero was active, regardless of when he activates. And it's not too terribly hard to test because the Obliterator weapon, especially when you get a big one, you just need to throw like Mbanga and then Nero so that nothing else is increasing. Take all officers off the Augur so you don't have an attack bonus, and then just track the actual Obliterator bonus and see if every time the weapon fires, you are getting a cumulative boost to the DPR. I just haven't had time to sit around the 30 minutes it takes to really do that.
I'll just go do it on a Separatist boss real quick.
Yeah, try it out. Let us know results. I'm actually going to go kill some Swarmies.
Stormas?
Swarmies.
Schwarmishborg.
Why don't you, for the ticketed event, or what are you doing it for?
I'm doing it because I'm on the Doomsday mission, and it requires me to kill like 27 hostiles. I'm like, oh, I might as well go pick up some more Tritanium and Swarm Space. Do a twofer.
I was going to say, I haven't done that mission yet.
Yeah.
Is it just hostiles in general, or is it level specific?
It was level specific, but it's under the 32s I'm about to go smash.
And it's all level specific for the hostiles on that first 1 through 5.
Louis says, what's the best way to get the Vidar if I'm running only Klingon faction? Doesn't matter what faction you are, Louis. You can only get it through the event store, which you will have one at the end of this arc. And it might be in the Valentine's Day event store. I don't know. I don't know.
Quit giggling, the guy who knows what's coming.
No one
giggle.
Yeah, that's not something I asked the devs because
Wiggle.
I don't care. But I'll care more if my alliance lets me leave and go.
It's easy to leave an alliance. Just say quit.
Yeah, but I've been with them over a year and I'm a Commodore, so it's not. I don't want to just up and be like, "Hey guys, see you later."
That's not nice.
I do that.
Wing saber.
Wait, what'd you just say?
You heard me.
Yeah, I actually am probably going to go join Wing Saber. I'm like, hey, yo.
Wing Saber, and who else was there?
There's a lot of people there, but actually Wing hopped over to Epic at the moment. So, but either way, I'll try to get into Feds or Epic so that I can just get the Valentine's Day Alliance rewards. So
he wants that love loot.
That's what I want. I'll be honest. That's
that lovely loot.
That lovely loot. And it'd be cool to just hang out somewhere for a week.
I'm just waiting for Scopely to pull their Valentine's Day cards coming out on their Facebook page, like they always do.
Oh, they're so cheesy.
I know.
Have you seen the new graphics for the Valentine's Day stuff yet?
Yeah.
It looks really good. I love the ticket.
Oh, they're very beautiful. The whole artwork that's done for the Valentine's Day event is it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the art department's been stepping up. Now I just got to get the Photoshop files for all the login menus because they're gorgeous. Let's see,
John.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
John says, I have the BP for the Vidar already. Should I get a second one or is one good enough? One is good enough.
What level is he?
But You can never have too many good ships, so make another Vidar.
What level is he, and what is he working with? Let's go from there, because if he wants to be like 26 plus, then it could be handy to have a second one.
It can be, yeah. I mean, there's no
Why?
doubt. But
you can grind multiple ships.
Double the grind. Though we don't get as many Borg
hostile officers. Oh.
Well, I'll say this. There's a reason you're seeing more and more Borg stuff happening right now, like randomly, like, why are there random nanoprobes in this pack? I wonder.
We need more independent credits.
Yeah, well, we are getting more. We're getting some right now. Did you notice?
Yeah, through the server one.
Yeah. So
well, you get them on the battle pass too. I got 500 a day.
You do.
I'm glad. I'm glad to start seeing more of the indies coming out, more of the nanos coming out.
I'm just saying that there's a certain Star Trek that's known for the Borg, and I don't know. We'll just see.
Why does that word remind me of Hydra? 3 heads.
Hell Hydra.
Hell Hydra.
Hell Hydra. John says he's level 24, almost ready for going to 25.
Then you have Vidar.
Yeah, get that second Vidar up. Because honestly, until the Saladin, that Vidar will be your best PvP ship. And if you can have 2 of them jokers, start swanging on them boys. Just smack, 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 smack.
It's a great OPC catcher. If someone's over 50k OPC, it's a great little toy to have for that too. Big cargo.
It's really fun to just blow people up. Yeah.
Run a pan crew on there and speed around. Hit him.
Never doing that. Nope.
I did it for doing OPC stuff.
Brian says, should I spend 560 uncommon gas on summoning or keep those to upgrade my Enterprise? Honestly, summoning. You probably never thought Rev would say it. Summoning.
That's a hard one right there because it's an Enterprise though.
It is the Enterprise.
Summoning.
But he needs the taxi more right now than he needs one Enterprise upgrade.
I love the taxi feature.
Yeah, the taxi is useful.
There's so much time.
It's good
Uber of
for,
the game.
But it's very useful.
Extremely.
Yeah.
And for many reasons.
But when you run out of mycelium spores, it's kind of a
kind of a need. Well, see, I never mind mycelium because I still don't understand why it's capped at 18,000. Because I stay above 18k at all times, even when I use my discovery. But of course, I don't do territory capture with my discovery every day. I don't get the 18k cap. Like, let it grow. Like, let me have 100k saved up. Like, who cares that I've got 18k? Like, why is that the random number?
Because I'm always sitting there at 18k below.
Yeah, David says that Vidar is an ISO and lat farmer. Also accurate. What's really fun is all those people in territory capture that think they're safe on those ISO nodes. Vidar, hello. Give me that ISO.
I caught one person with 150k over in ISO.
Exactly. And the Vidar is the only attack ship that can go take all of that.
And you add Pan, and then you add Navi and Ston to the right, and boom, your cargo's big and it's a fast ship.
Yeah, it's still need another Ston-styled officer, though. Still need another Ston.
Oh, yeah. Or just a research that bumps up your cargo capacity.
Either of them would work. You know, I was talking to...
Well, I threw the suggestion already, and they're putting it to the design team.
Well, see, and I've said this on the stream several times. Caution wanted to do a update to the Sarco that made the Sarco into a massive raid barge. I thought that was a great idea. You know,
I didn't see that one.
I wouldn't mind a research for it, but honestly, I think an officer would be the more practical one, and that's what I was telling the assistant to the regional chair assembler, that if they would just make one more, because we've got like 5 versions of T'Pring now, we need at least one more version of Ston.
I'm gonna send you something on Discord. I think you'll like this idea. Someone posted on the Disc or on Facebook.
Okay.
So let me see if I can find you.
If it was on the Facebook page, it's probably terrible, but I'll look at it.
Oh no, dude, it's a wonderful one. Here, it's going to you right now.
The Facebook page is freaking crazy. I don't know if y'all are part of the Star Trek Facebook page, but it's nuts on there.
Which one? The one I'm admin of, or the one I'm not admin of?
I don't know if I'm on the one you're not admin of.
There's 2. You have
I'm
they're
on
both
the
called
official
global
one.
fan groups.
I'm on the one that's actually from the page. So the official Star Trek Fleet Command page made the group. I'm in that one.
I don't think I'm in either of those actually, because the people running aren't the ones. Yeah, go check out the thing I sent you. I think you'll like that idea.
Yeah. That's a simple idea. That's not bad.
I was sharing this on your after talk. I think you were probably like gone by that time, but I think updating like the map to be able to show zones that have missions that you haven't done yet.
That'd be nice.
There does need to be a marker for that. I mean, we've asked for that for 2 years. So
we've asked for ways to track it easier, but I feel like that would be an easier update now that they have.
I wish there was a completed mission section where you could click on and see the whole conversations for the ones you skipped over, you forgot about.
Yeah, that'd be good.
KF says, "Hey Rev, what's the deal with the new ship, the USS Constellation? The USS Constellation, NCC 1017, was used to destroy the Doomsday Machines, Captain Decker's ship, and you got a fancy new avatar coming out with the Constellation, and we don't know if it's going to be a ship."
I have no idea.
I'm not lying to you this time. I really don't know.
I'm not either. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's if I've said this the entire time, and even I think DJ said this, if they have a ship planned this round, it would shock everybody who has an NDA. That doesn't mean it's not happening, but I haven't even been able to get like a leak of it's happening. And y'all know me, like I shouldn't have some of the things that I have, but I've
a lot of holes.
Yeah, there you go. Noah's like, "How did you get that?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Just take it. Just enjoy."
Yeah, I'm like, "Okay, I'm taking it," and I can't explain.
So I haven't heard of a new ship, but it would also be the first time we've ever had an arc that didn't result in a ship. So we'll have to wait and see.
Well, if we have another arc to this.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying is the TOS is not done even after this one. Well, but if it ends, the TOS ends without a ship, it'd be the first time that ever happened.
The TOS arc seems like it's a research arc where massive amounts of research come out during that arc.
Okay, but the Rogue one was also a research arc, still had a ship.
True.
Yeah, so
we'll
just have to wait and see.
That we can go and see the server scores.
If you put out the Constellation, though, your problem is it's a Constitution class ship, and you've already got the Enterprise, which is shown to be really, really freaking strong. So if you put out the Constellation, what does it become? And because you're going to make so many people mad if you make it like a level 34 plus only ship, but at the same time, you can't make a Constitution ship and give it to like a level 28 player. So what do you do?
One thing I think of.
Yeah. What do you do?
Just
you talking about the Galileo shuttle?
The server scores. Anybody?
I don't know. I like this. I like the server milestone thing. It's kind of cool. It's working well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How many points does your server need, Noah? I think mine. We saw mine was semi-high at 4,200.
1,800.
Wow, you inactive server.
That's what that's due to it. Is inactivity. So.
Yeah, that's something I appreciate though.
DJ talked about.
I appreciate that they took the time to base it on server health. That way, your server doesn't have to get 4,200 like mine does.
We're at tier 2 right now.
4 has 4,200.
57, that's 1,800 as well, and that's only got the last.
But no matter what, every server you'll be able to finish it because as long as you place top 10, your whole server finishes it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's guaranteed.
You don't even need to do the ticket events, but you should still totally do the ticket events.
Well, you should to be a part of it.
Yeah, you should totally do the ticket events.
You have to score points before the first milestone to be.
It works like Cal does. It works exactly like Cal does. So, I like it. I think they've done good stuff. John says server 32 is 3,300. Very nice. Once again, it's a testament to Scopely actually being good people for once. JK
looking into it.
Assistant to the regional chair manager and janitor.
On floor 5 is 2,550. It's only 2,550. Still got 2 rewards to get for that one.
By the way, I did talk to Miss Dev, who created said Valentine's event. I'm more excited now than I was before.
She's cool.
Well, I mean, yeah, she's cool. That's not the point. She was just talking to me about it, and I was like, all right, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, that's why DJ was excited.
Yeah. Christian says, how can I find out what is the most resources rated across all servers? For a while, you had your channel best and brightest, but now it's gone. I did delete it because it was kind of getting spammy and outdated, but I don't know. I might do another one. Originally, I intended to do that so that I could actually do a video look like, hey, here's the biggest resources rated across all servers that I've been able to find. And what it turned into was I couldn't get all the servers consistently in a time period. And I've turned it into, I'm just going to work with the devs and try to do it that way. But
resources rated though is a score that you can fluff really big, because a lot of alliances do the boot and loot technique. Oh, you're not on, we're booting and just looting you.
Yeah,
And
you can, and there's also misconceptions because, one resources rated does not equal one resources rated on the score. I mean, the steel is worth like 0.4 of a point, titanium's worth like 0.6 or 0.7, and the lithium's worth 1. So the scores are also all over the place. Like if you go raid 1 billion steel, you don't get 1 billion points.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. You can track that, by the way. Easy way to track that is, I don't know if everybody knew this, if you kill a ship that's OPC, that counts as resources rated. So if you go like fill up a Fortunate and then hit it while it's OPC, you can track the points that you get per, and that's the easiest way to check the point system. I don't remember exactly what it is because I haven't done that since like early last year. And I think DJ even talked about it in his podcast, but I don't remember what it was.
It's been a while.
Hello.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Not like $1 million.
Well, I
So,
wouldn't
like,
expect
$250,000?
you to feel like $1 million so soon after surgery, but at least you're home.
Yes, I'm out of the hospital now. They figured out
That's
what the
good.
problem was.
You didn't have enough
Too
Star
much
Trek Fleet
breath?
Command. You were in withdrawals.
Yes, I was having withdrawals of Star Trek Fleet Command. I'm actually 2 days behind on the battle pass.
Spend $20. It's a problem.
Gaspith. And put in a ticket, be like, look, I literally had surgery. Here's my hospital bill. Can I get help? Can y'all cut me a break?
Is this a Scopus subsidiary hospital? Do I get bonus points for being here?
I've got healthcare through Star Trek Fleet Command. Would you? Can I get a
Right?
refund?
Can I get my bonus
That
points?
would be the most expensive healthcare ever.
That'd be the most American healthcare ever. There we go.
I know. Better still,
Provided by
go to your
Soulplay, you
insurance
go
company. Go
broke.
to your healthy. Go to
Yeah,
your health
so-
insurance company and ask them if they can cover the cost of the battle pass.
Yeah, it was like, look, what are the benefits to Scopus Health Insurance? None. What's the dental? Wooden teeth. You get handed
Yeah,
wooden
right?
teeth when you need dental.
Yeah, so here's what happened. So the surgeon prescribed me Oxycontin.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a yummy one.
Which is fine, okay? But it was the pharmacy's fault for not making sure that there wouldn't be an adverse reaction, since I take 3 other pills that cause drowsiness. So what was happening is the Oxycontin was counteracting the diazepam and making me have seizures.
That's scary, but I'm glad they figured it out.
It actually took my nurse to figure it out. Even the neurologist couldn't figure it out.
Well, that's kind of scary, but glad it got fixed. Either way, I'm glad you're doing
But
better.
my nurse was hot though, so that
Always
was an
a
added
bonus.
That was an added bonus.
Misty,
So,
you
Maxie-
shouldn't be so much like me. That's not good.
How much? Sounds like an episode from
Cover it
House.
all?
Was it a Merce?
Was it what?
Sponge bath.
An episode from House. What, you seen that?
Who wants
So-
a sponge bath? The devs are giving sponge baths?
Wait, the devs are giving sponge baths?
At
They
the
are
hospital.
like 2 days late on this. I needed one like yesterday. A
Oof.
sponge bath.
I don't want to know what that smells like. You're good. You just,
Were you there when the female swooned with finding out how Panic looks like?
Panic's not even attractive.
Panic is not attractive.
I mean, no offense to Philip, that's cool. As a man, you don't necessarily have to be attractive. But the dude's like 5'8", and he's, I don't know.
He's way too skinny.
He's not the type of guy that I would be like, hey, that dude's hot. Now, Jason Momoa, that dude's hot. Not bad. but
No. Rev
Jason
Duke is
Momoa.
hot.
I have a high standard. Like, if you're not Jason Momoa, I mean, what are you even? Like, get
You're
out.
not
Get out.
singing me.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
See, he's okay, but I don't like bald guys. I mean, I don't like bald guys.
No wonder why you don't like me.
Yeah. Well, it's,
He doesn't like me.
Craig. Okay, well, Craig, you're old enough to be my dad, so that's another reason I don't like you like that. But
Hey,
if I ever need a sugar daddy, you're the first one I'm calling, though. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I spend all my extra money on the game. I don't have any to give away.
But my daughter is cuter than the game.
Hey, I got a question for the Star Trek community.
Okay.
Okay.
So the episode when in Voyager, Neelix and Tuvok became the same person.
Oh God.
Tuvix,
Yeah, Tuvix.
Okay. Yeah, Tuvix. So my question is, who got the medical bill?
Well, it's Star Trek. There's no medical bills.
Yeah, and they live in They live in a perfect socialist society, so there is no medical bill.
And then the doctor is the veterinarian, so they're both the same person.
They got the replicator rations.
But here's my problem.
Unless
though.
you're Ferengi, then there's going to be a hell of a medical bill.
Yeah, but here's my problem: is Neelix wasn't a citizen of any of the Starfleet's union or whatnot, so technically he wouldn't be covered.
Deep into it.
Yeah,
they covered anyway.
He was an honorary ambassador, was he not?
Species.
He was an honorary
The only thing Neelix has to
Red.
cover is the light bill, since the doctor's only photons.
You lost Rev at Voyager.
Yeah,
Deep Space Nine. Sorry, I'm out.
You lost me at Voyager. Oh, we got more love letters, everybody.
Everybody loves Rev.
Oh man.
So at 10 o'clock, so I can take some Oxycontin. Got it.
Oxycontin, Lord. KF says, please no politics. Nobody politicked. It's just a fact. Nobody politicking. KF says swing and a miss on the joke there. Actually, KF, a lot of people laughed, so not a swing and a miss. You just don't like political jokes, and that's okay. It's fine. Political humor is not for everybody. But people laughed. You heard it. It was here. Audible. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just me.
Nobody on this chat is serious about politics.
Yeah, we all universally agree that Star Trek is better than politics. I think we all universally agree.
Even though there can be politics in the game.
Tom Brady is not my quarterback.
There is a lot of politics in the game. That is very true. Also, Nadal, I'm glad you appreciated the Hell Hydra reference. That was great. I just finished rewatching several movies, actually, of all the Avengers saga. I just went through phase 1, and I'm about to go into phase 2. All doing it because I'm watching WandaVision. So catching back up on all the little things that I could have missed. And I just finished watching Captain America, the First Avenger, and Captain America with inside Endgame and everything, where they're going back after all the crystals, shards, stones.
I'm currently stuck on Andromeda. That's what I'm stuck on.
So,
Andromeda.
Ooh, hold on, Missy. We got a challenge. We just been issued a challenge. Uriah says, Rev and no one, I follow you both. I challenge you to say the nicest thing you can about each other.
That's easy. That's easy. Rev's my friend. He's a good dude.
He said the
I've known him
nicest
for a long time now.
That was just so generic and bland. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be saying nice things.
Asshole.
I say the nicest thing I could say about no one is I appreciate his dedication as a single parent, and honestly, that's it. That's all I got. No, I'm just kidding. I heard that. I really love our similar interests, so it's really easy for me to get along with him. And he's one of those people who allows me to joke with him all the time. Like, my personality is too much dad jokey, not enough serious jokey, and he lets me do it all the time. So that's really nice. So
wait,
we've known each other for what, 2 years now at this point?
Yeah, 2 years.
And
ooh,
I don't know, I love Rev's work ethic.
All right,
he has
here
a
you
great
go.
work ethic.
KF said, say something sexy about each other.
Where is this?
This is YouTube. We can't get that.
Silence.
This isn't Twitch, guys.
Rev has nice eyes.
What? You like hazel eyes? Okay. That's
Sure, why not? But mine are brown too, so.
I would say from a bod perspective, while I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, no one's a Phillip or anything, but I do appreciate that he's a much healthier weight than I am, which makes me a little bit jelly. So.
Well, depression does that to you.
Well, see, depression is the opposite for me. Depression makes me eat two things:
Well,
pills and food. And
I was 200. Well, 4 years ago, I was 235 pounds, and now I'm at 180.
I'm at 250 now.
Ooh, that's good, man. That's good.
So.
Well, that's depression. I stopped eating. I stopped doing everything.
Yeah.
I hear you on that one, man.
So it's now granted, I haven't been like my body type, my body build is not the type to where I'm ever probably going to be like 200 or I'd say more like 180. 200 to 210 is where I would like to be. 220, people think I'm 180 when I'm 220. It's just how I'm built.
It's probably your bones.
I don't know if it's I guess
your structure.
Yes,
big bones.
Structure. It's also the fact that I've worked out a ton in my life. So like I have really thick thighs and stuff. Like I've never had thigh gap in my life, regardless of when I was skinny or fat. So.
Well, I was a swimmer for 4 years in high school, and all I did was physical activities in high school. So that's partially why I'm shaped like I am.
Tommy says, I want Takuvma. Rev, how can we get him into the game? I actually just had a huge conversation with the janitor yesterday. I like how we're applying these names to them now. And it's not an argument, but it was like a intelligent discussion that involved caps. Basically complaining from my perspective of why Core, Koloth, and the TOS Kang weren't involved in this arc. And I feel like that they're making a big mistake by not including some of the other races that everybody loves. I mean, so Takuvma would have been great to include in the Discovery arc. And hopefully with this conversation, we'll see officers from different profiles that aren't just the Federation over and over and over.
How many YouTubers have struggled to mental health issues? Yeah.
KF says, are you from the Texas side of Louisiana or the swamp people part? Kind of in the middle. Like, I'm not from West or East Texas, like where Shreveport is, but I'm also not living in the middle of, Houma or New Iberia or Metairie or Independence or anything like that.
I do like Kevin Trudeau's comment.
Kevin Trudeau says, I'm amazed at how many YouTubers struggle with mental health issues. For all the YouTubers' fault, I love that it... Well, hold on. For all of YouTube's fault, okay. I love that it has helped people get into a better space. I would say this, Kevin. I wouldn't say that it's because YouTubers struggle more than anybody else. I just think we're more willing to talk about it. I think mental health happens to more people than most realize. I don't know many people who haven't dealt with some form of mental health struggle. Just there's such a stigma to it, nobody wants to talk about it. I'm the opposite. I'll tell you everything I struggle with. I don't care. It's actually part of my healing process. So
I personally went onto YouTube because my mom was in the hospital and I needed something to focus myself. And I saw Rev's video. I'm like, dude, this guy's too mathematical. I need there needs to be someone more.
He's too smart. We need a dumbed down YouTube channel. I'm the guy. Yes.
I got this. But yeah,
1 + 1 equals photon token. I'm no
You two were the only two that were doing videos like 2 years back. I mean, I mean, that's all the ones that I was getting to see. So that's why you are watched by me. So, well, I mean, obviously for your content, you're both putting out great content. So,
yeah, sometimes I don't put out great content. Or maybe I'm just
at least you can recognize that if you want. Yeah, but, I mean, I still think it's all right. I mean, I'm not gonna get up to the 40s anytime soon, but 37 on my big account and 23 on my little account. It's not bad.
Yeah, YouTubers definitely are all about normalizing health, and that's why in my Discord I have a mental health channel because it's very important to me. And like if I see somebody goofing off and acting up in that channel that shouldn't be, they get reprimanded more heavily than if they were goofing off in like the tavern. It's very, very important to me. And anybody that struggles with any form of mental health, if you just need somebody to talk to, I'm your guy. I promise to respond within 48 hours, just like the Scopely customer support team. But in all seriousness, hit up any of us.
Well,
I know we've been more than happy to
the whole
talk.
Star Trek community is there for us.
I do gotta say, I've never posted in there, but I really appreciate that that channel is there. And like overall, just this game has helped me out quite a bit because I've got a lot of friends on my alliance that I talk to on voice every day for hours. You know, it's really been helpful.
That's an MMO game. That's the MMO effect. It brings people together, communities together.
Yeah, and this is actually my first one, so that's been a really cool experience for me. So appreciate it.
When I first started doing MMOs, Discord didn't exist. There was Ventrilo and small things. There was no chat-based area where you could have rooms like this. So this is a whole game changer.
Yeah, when I first started playing the game, I never knew anything about Discord.
Me
It's
either.
like joined an alliance. They're like, "Do you have Discord?" I was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh
Yeah.
right, it's like." They're like, "All right, okay." So
And then the first thing Kenny did was searched sheep Discord channel.
Right.
Oh.
First thing I did was search for you actually, and I got you on Facebook. So
he looks for the Kilt Challenge
Discord
Discord channel.
The Kilt Challenge. Oh man. For those that didn't get the joke, Kenny's Scottish, so.
I'm Irish Scot, so.
If you can't tell by his
Yeah.
extremely thick accent, he's Scottish.
He needs to turn his mic up a little bit though.
Tommy Felix says, "Hey, no one shall. I enjoyed your live broadcast. Very great information. Sir, you're not allowed to compliment another streamer while you're on.
Thank you, Tommy.
That's a whole etiquette thing. You don't talk about another
Tommy's
streamer.
my
like
boy. Tommy's my boy.
Tommy, you're forced to donate to me now. So if you just scroll over the
Don't
PayPal
do it.
channel.
Send it to me instead.
$99 donation.
Just do it for both of them. That'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
No, I could use the research pack.
By the way, we're live for a few more minutes. You've all got questions about the game. If you got questions about myself or no one shall, hit them up. We're here. And also join the Discord if you haven't already. It is a festival of conviviality 24/7. We even have an RPG room now. We have a bot that is a role-playing game. It's actually kind of fun and addicting. Annoyingly addicting for how simple it is. So, come check it out.
I don't
Negative. I am not Russian.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know if DJ gave us permission to acknowledge no one.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, no one. You had already left at that point. He was wrapping up his show and knew I was streaming later, so he was like, "Well, I guess you can go see Rev later if you want to." I'm like, "Well, thanks, DJ."
Well, he did reprimand me too in it because someone complained.
Oh.
Hey, Rev, there is no RPG. Thing.
Yeah, there is.
RPG help. RPG
You have to have the
panel.
scallywag roll. Here you go. Now you can see it.
I
Sean.
have every role.
Now, well,
I'm
then
your-
you should see it. Scallywag, thank you for signing up, Sean Day. Appreciate you supporting the channel, becoming a member. That makes you
There
better
it
than
is.
everybody who doesn't have a green name. Thank you so much. You're more important to me than most people in the world. JK, I love everybody. But seriously, thank you for supporting my family. It's greatly appreciated. And hopefully you enjoy dad jokes because you're about to get a whole hell of a lot more of them. We're family now. We're family. Bobby says, "Would you kill yourself when you had full cargo?" All right, so if you didn't know, Bobby, if you kill yourself when you have full cargo against a hostile, you keep all the cargo. If you kill yourself against a PvP boss, or I'm sorry, a PvP, like a player, you don't keep all the cargo.
Hostile.
So as long as you kill yourself against a hostile, you keep everything you have. Tommy Felix, thank you for the
Tommy.
$10 super chat. Appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, donate to PayPal. That way YouTube doesn't take 30% of myself or no one shouts money. Every bit is appreciated. Thank you, Tommy. You're amazing.
I really hate you, Rev. This RPG thing is way too much fun.
Exactly. It's addicting. And now that you're, laid up in the bed, you're going to be sitting there leveling every 5 minutes, having fun.
I probably will. I'll probably be like, screw Star Trek Fleet Command. I'm going to play this.
Well, thankfully, it's in a Star Trek Fleet Command
No, I
Discord,
have
so
to
you
go.
can't get away from the game.
I have to go look for it now.
It's 2 channels above this one.
Yeah, it's right in the general tavern section. There we go.
Hey, don't forget Jackbox Friday.
Yeah, Jackbox Friday. Know when you're going to be able to come?
It should be.
Is DJ going to make it this week?
I don't know. I don't know when he goes on his trip. I don't know if he's gone Friday or not. I'll ask him. But I've been thinking Mondays is the best night to catch him, but Mondays are a tough night for me to consistently jump on. So Tyler says, second time I've met someone from the same server as me on your streams. Yeah, it's very common actually to meet people from your server. Not that I'm trying to be big and boasty here, but last month I reached 78,000 unique people. So odds are, if you come around my channels in Discord, you're going to just happenstance to run into somebody that you may or may not have ever met from your server. So you never know. Should be reason enough. Amerta says don't need friends anymore because I'm her only friend, and that's all she needs. Hey, Amerta. No one shall also has her on the friends list too. So
yes,
she's cool. Hopefully she's okay, because that's kind of a dark comment for her. She's usually very heart emoji rainbows, but love you, Amerta.
So what's your plans with your Vidar there? Are you going to level that up to tier 9? Get that,
Yes. So the reason it's not tier 9 already is because I was initially grinding every day to level up 5 of 10, and that became my focus, and that's where everything was going. And I wasn't doing enough to do both because I wasn't doing like doubles. So now that my 5 of 10 is up to tier 3 and I've got it promoted already, now I'm focusing again on getting the Vidar upgraded.
I just maxed my Stella today.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Nadal, shoot your question, buddy. You don't have to say I've got a question. Like, it doesn't have to be approved. You can just ask your question. It's okay.
Shoot your shot.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. But you can ask your question. You're so goofy, dude. Goofy.
Do they plan on buffing the Borg lat cell, since right now there's no real use for it?
Great question.
The what life cell?
Not that I know of, actually. The one you get from the Ferengi trader.
I think they did. They did buff it though, right? Because you can get.
There's nothing in the system that you can't already get with a Devore.
I thought that they changed it so now you can get like the fast.
I'm not talking about the ludicrous systems. I'm talking about the old school lat systems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
I don't know is the answer. I haven't heard that. I can follow up on it if you remind me after the stream, because I tend to forget everything that happened in the stream after the stream ends. Like, I hit the end button and like I log off mentally. But remind me tomorrow morning, because I still have to do a follow-up for a couple of other people on the like, I have to send a couple of like bug chats and stuff to the devs, and remind me in the morning and I will send it to one of them. Basically, I will pick one that might respond that day and be helpful, and we'll see if we can help you out. But I don't know. We'll find out. Their focus, as I said earlier in the stream, is on the bugs of TC and the lag in TC. That's the main thing they got, like, all the engineers trying to make sure they can fix. So Steven says, Rev, can you farm to get Enterprise blueprints? Also, how do you get Federation credits when you're trying to lock other factions? Okay, so number one, you cannot grind Federation blueprints until you're in deep space, and by that time, you probably already had an Enterprise, so the short answer is no. The second one, Federation credits, the Vidar. That's the way to do it when you're grinding out the other factions. Level up your Vidar and then go into your refinery. Go under your Borg Tech tab, and then right there, Federation for charged nanoprobes swap. And like for mine at tier 7, I get 370 Federation credits. So yeah, Jeremy, getting Enterprise blueprints in dark space is kind of laughable, but that's the way the game is. I didn't make the game. I just make videos about it.
Hey, well, there's now a reason to have multiple Enterprises now with all the morale crew.
Yeah, I mean, you can generally crew out like 3 Enterprises now with morale thanks to all the new officers. So you can either love or hate that. I only hate it because it means I don't have my Klingons and stuff that I want so bad. Nadal, I play on servers 20, 43, and 51 are the main 3 that I currently play on. I've got a level 26 and a level 14, as well as my 39. I also have a level 28 account and another level 14 account. And then I have 2 accounts that I've forgotten about.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to go to bed.
Night, Loopy Loopy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that my new name? Do I need to change my name from Pirate Bay Mom to Loopy Loopy?
As long as you're on your post-surgery medications, you're probably going to be Pirate Loopy Loopy. But
I probably will be Pirate Loopy Loopy. That's fine.
Enjoy the Loopy Loopy, though. It's fun.
The scurvy pirate.
Enjoy your prescribed loopy loopy.
I
Oh,
will. Okay, I'll talk to you on the bar.
Nadal, if you want to join me in Nadal, I would actually recommend server 20, even though it's an older server. I love the community of server 20. Up to you. 51 is a little rough around the edges. If you want to just join a newer server, 50 or 57 are really good. 51's a little
57.
A little rough. I like a lot of the people in 51, but it's a little crazy. So it's just a little crazy.
57, join Ken.
Yeah, Kenny, the Scottish man, he has an alliance called Shep on server 57.
Sheep.
It's not enough characters for sheep, so he's got Shep.
No, misinformation.
But yeah.
It's called Ken. But server 57, yeah, cool.
I'll also say this, Nadal, if you are a spender, joining an older server is actually smarter than a newer server because the packs are way better on like mine and No One Shall server compared to like 51. Like stupid better.
Well, they just increased the value of, I know this is not newer stuff, but 40 plus packs last weekend.
Yeah, but I'm talking about remember the video I made?
The maturity thing.
Yeah. So the main thing is like server 20, my pack at level 39 is worth about 4 times what it is. I'm talking about the regular packs, not the event packs. Event packs are the same for every server, but like the Ultra Ship Power Pack, mine is 4 times better than what server 51 would be. Richie Rich says what? Server 51 is awesome. A lot of people on server 51 was awesome. But there's some craziness going on 51 that I'm just trying to ignore and teach people the video game. The last 4 people I invited to 51 kind of got burned, so I'm not necessarily doing that right now. Doesn't mean 51's bad, it just means the situation's kind of wonky. So
Wonky.
It's a wonky
the
donkey.
monthly passes, are those better?
Yeah, the monthly passes are the exact same. So any event type thing is identical pack-wise. So like the points pack, the premium rewards for the battle pass, that's all the same. It's the standard packs like the officer packs you would buy or the ship pack you would buy. Those are different. So. Nadal says, what alliance can I join on server 20? If you're going to be super active, I could look at working you into mine. Because we do have a couple of spots, and we don't mind having some lower levels as long as they're actually going to level up and not sit there and goof off. So you can look at the Obsidian Order. Just actually get in the game, level up a little bit, and we'll talk about it. How about that?
How about that?
We have a very active server. It's not like No One Shalls. We are super active. There's dozens of inactive alliances.
Active, just not in the right way.
You're not as active. No, you're not that active because you've only got to get like 1,800 points on your event. So
yeah, true.
You just don't have as many people. You have a lot of active people. You just don't have as many. So not like you don't have like 1,000 dead bases. You just don't have a ton of people. We've just got a ton of people. Like even today, let's see if there's a leaderboard or something around that I can look at. No leaderboard at the moment. But I can tell you if we go into like our power menu, we can look at the alliances by power. So my alliance is ranked 10 and it's a 650 million power alliance. And if you go down to rank 40, it's still one person at 60 million. And then the rank 41 alliance is 13 people at 45 million. So that's activity 40 alliances deep, even if they're small.
Jesus, that alliance size though for IA.
Yeah, IA is 1.8 billion now, 1.9 billion. 1.9 billion.
Well, I'm talking about the 84 people.
Yeah,
that one.
84.
What level they have it.
We have 2 level 35s, Federation and Iron Armada. Which is insane because y'all don't know how expensive it is for alliances to level up past 30.
What level is mine? Mine's 28.
It's insane. All right, let's see. Did I finish my my days?
Well, we had our whale Gene pumping my alliance up, and I think he spent like $1,500 doing it.
Wow!
Just
Shout out Gene. That was kind of him.
Gene does a lot of kind things.
Gene's a good dude.
Extremely.
Pike says 43 is the best I played on. 43 is a good one. 43 is a good server. I enjoy 43. Honestly, I've enjoyed a ton of servers. 37, even though they have a row, I love them. 50 is really fun. They're a little wonky too, but they're good wonky. Honestly, 11 is crazy, but I don't mind 11. 18, I would not recommend. 41's fine. I would not recommend 18.
Me either.
Just say it. 17 also would not go to. Even though I have some great people on 17, I wouldn't go to
17 though, you got ska.
I don't mind ska. I just mind the continual drama I'm always hearing from 17. And it's not that it's ska. It's just too much.
Speaking of 17, what happened to So? Or is that 15?
I don't know. No, So was 32.
Oh yeah.
She was 32.
No, she was 17, I thought.
She might have been on both, but she was with me on my server 32 account because she was in FX.
Yeah.
Greg, I honestly don't know about server 21. I have no clue. I know one person from server 21, and that's Iggy. I might know more, but that's the only one I can name off the top of my head, and that's Iggy. He's the only one I can name from 21 right now. I'm sure there's somebody lurking somewhere that's from 21, but
37 represent.
37. There you go, Harv. Represent.
Yeah, insane ROE insane ROE stuff.
There's some good servers out there. Honestly, here's what's best. My Discord server. That's what's best. Get all the servers and chill chat, actively moderated, and it's fun. Kevin says, come to 49 and make our 49 Discord and make our whales cry. I will come to any server Discord. It's fine. Just invite me. I can't promise I'll respond to you every day, but I'll join. We'll goof off and have some fun.
She's been on 44s recently, and we've been enjoying you there.
Wow. Well, thank you, Lebowski.
Yeah, Section 21 is the one you joined. Yeah, they're good guys over there.
Yeah, it's I'll join all of them. Y'all really, I should put it up on the screen. How about this? For one, I get a ton of messages every day, but I'm going to show you my Discord. Here's my current Discord on the screen. So ignore the fact that I've got like 10 private messages just from the time I started the stream. Hey, Craig, I see you there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I've got a Discord just for content creator channels. I've got a Discord for all the main ones that I use every day, including mine. I've got one for my Alliance here. And then I have a folder that is just Alliance Discords. It's like 164, 11, 38, 157, 189, 32. And I've got several dozen of those. I mean, they just keep going. So I'm in a ton of Discords. So if you ever tag me, I promise I'm not ignoring you. It just takes me forever to go through all these Discords. So
is there a limit how many Discords you can be in?
I don't know about that. I can't possibly address everybody all the time.
The limit is 150.
Well, I haven't hit the limit then, if there's a limit. But I know I'm in several
totally
dozen.
sending you an invite to Renegades.
Yeah.
There is a limit because I have a friend that keeps having to erase one so he can start a new one.
That makes sense. Jeff says, come to 50, join TPF, worship Miss Nissa. Shout out Kepler and the barbecue and foot massage hangout. If you want the best feet pics in Star Trek Fleet Command, server 50, Kepler 18, they got you covered. Some of you are going to get that joke. Some of you are going to think that's really weird. It's okay. Just take it. Just take it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the stream. The Discord is going to stay active. I'm going to be in the Discord still. So come join the Discord if you want to hang out with us. But the stream's got to wrap up because we're already over 2 hours. And I try to keep the streams to a link that people can go back and watch if they want to. Because there is some good information there that even No One Shall didn't know. So join the Discord.
Tomorrow.
We love what?
I said my giveaways tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No One Shall's doing a giveaway. If you want to win a free builder, check out No One Shall. If you want something worth $5 that you have to compete with hundreds of other people with, check out No One Shall tomorrow. He'll be live streaming. Get you a free builder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to know what time it is in the UK because
8 p.m. UTC.
UTC, okay. 8 p.m. Convert that to America.
Well, it's 12 p.m. for me. PST.
All right, so that's the middle of the freaking day.
For you. Yeah.
That's 2 real people time.
Yeah, so at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, come tomorrow. Actually, this might benefit you because it's the middle of the day. There might not be a ton of people there. So go get a chance to win a free builder and hang out with No One Shall. So, not that I'm hating on no one at all. I'm just like, that's like a random freaking time. I did not expect it to be 2
get
p.m.
time to get up and put my face on, okay?
I just figured it'd be at night. But anyway, we love y'all. Thanks for hanging out.
Well,
And,
it's a night in the UK and Europe, so.
Yeah, I guess the Europeans will be there. The dang French.
Spock doesn't go on the Enterprise. Live long and prosper. All the best.
An even better outro than the intro for the Empire and glory.